Hey, you two. What are castle knights doing loitering here, instead of standing at your posts? Are you new? You were admiring the statue. Of course you were, like everyone does. I understand the temptation. The figure it represents has a legacy that's hard to ignore. But that's no excuse to neglect your duties. Back to your stations. Now. No regrets. Always the same. Then again, I was just as captivated when I first saw it. The tale of the great sovereign is already remarkable, full of sacrifice, wisdom, and strength. But the statue adds something mythic. It's not just a story, it's the craftsmanship. How did the sculptors of that era manage such detail? The flow of the hair, the definition of the cheekbones, the gaze. It's almost lifelike. These must have taken years of painstaking work, and to this day, no one knows the name of the artist. A mystery wrapped in reverence. They say the statue is the ideal of beauty, and I can deny it. But can anyone truly look like this? I doubt it. The artist must have embellished the features. And yet, from every account, this sovereign was known for humility, not vanity. They won't have approved of a statue like this. In fact, they refused such honors during their lifetime. So this must have been commissioned after their death. A tribute, perhaps, or a mourning gesture. But still, something about it feels strange. Too perfect. Too still. Alright. Enough thinking. It's time to go back to work. What was that? A crack? Is someone there? No. That came from the statue! What in the name of the ancients? It's the stone that cracks. And the fissures, they shine. No, that's not possible. That's not... Who's there? What spell is this? Is this some kind of trickery? Reveal yourself. This is royal ground. Whoever you are committing treason against the crown and the realm. I will not allow... My eyes! By the stars! Who are you? Where is the statue? Speak! Are you a conjurer? A shapeshifter? A spy sent by enemies? You can't even stand straight. Don't try to be dumb with me. This was a statue, sacred, untouched for centuries. And now you stand in its place, wearing its face. A teleportation spell, maybe. A switching enchantment. That statue could be in some enemy court right now, and you were placed here. An illusionist trick, a magical decoy, or an assassin in disguise. But then, why are you not attacking? You're barely holding yourself up. You don't look like a conjurer. You don't feel like a threat. But I've been wrong before. That face, those features, gods above, it's as if the statue was carved from you. No, it's not just resemblance. It's identical. Who are you, really? So you can, in fact, converse. Therefore, I will demand again, but not once more. Who are you? Surely you claim to be the great sovereign as expected. Yet it can't be. That ruler has been dead for centuries. You really expect me to believe that's you? If that's the case, tell me, what was the name of your first commander? The one who led your personal guard in your youth? That's correct. Then, your coronation. The falcon that landed on your arm before the vows. What color were its feathers? This is not a widespread knowledge. Your response will be revealing. Black and gold, just as the scrolls say. How can you? It really is you. You are not an illusion, not a copy. You are the sovereign of the third reign, alive, breathing, standing before me. My liege. But how? How can this be? You vanished without a trace in the prime of your rule. The realm mourned you for decades. And the statue, it was found in an abandoned cottage deep in the ashen wood, long after your disappearance. No one knew where it had come from. Many believed it to be a tribute. Some whispered it was cursed. They were, it seems, telling the truth. But it was you, all along. Could you perhaps know how this occurred? During a courting period. Oh, suitors, evidently, you were the jewel of the kingdom. Every noble house sent you offers, some out of pure worship, others yearned for power. This lore hasn't really changed. Thus, your purification is the consequence of an act of malice from a suitor, a powerful mage. You refused him, and he did not take the rejection well, I see. But why turn you into stone? To keep you for him. This maniac hid you away from the world, where only he could gaze upon you when he pleased. That's simply outrageous. While the realm wept, sank into sorrows at your sudden loss, he kept you for himself. A secret possession. No searching, no question. If the person is supposed to be dead, why look further, right? Yes, it was a very long time ago. You have been entombed in that shell for centuries, while kingdoms rose and fell. We discovered the statue, you, only decades after your demise. Surely after the death of that vile mage himself. He must have hidden you in that forgotten cottage, left behind like an old relic he once cherished before he was gone. what you've endured, to be silenced like that, stripped of your life, your voice, your throne, your very existence. And yet here you stand, regal, composed. The realm believed you a legend, a memory, too flawless to have even existed. I was one of those skeptics, but you are very real. Welcome back, Your Majesty.